Not just here at Good Morning America. No kidding. We are a nation of sleep-deprived people getting on average 6.5 to 7 hours when you need 8 to 8.5 at the least. Well, according to a new study from NASA, a 26-minute nap can be so powerful, it can boost your performance by as much as 34%. So can you take a nap and change your life? That's the title of a new book by Dr. Sarah Mednick, who joins us now. Hey, it's good to have you with us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So are we saying that these naps can compensate for our sleep deprivation? And is this true for everybody? No matter
it's not only compensating, because even in the studies where I have done on testing people in the morning and testing them in the afternoon, these people are well-rested adults. And what happens when they're not napping is their performance actually decreases.
So much so, you say the companies are now instituting nap rooms, some of them?
Yeah, actually, there's places you can go just to take a rest. And, you know, it's a relaxation room. It's just a way to wind down, even if you have a headache. But it's actually now being used more for napping.
And we have one of these inventions here. Wouldn't you know, somebody would figure out a way. These are Metro naps, and they actually sell you time in some of these places in stores in New York, and you turn it around like this and take your nap and then go back to work or get your hair dry. I don't know which it is there. Anyway, keys to napping. You say everybody's got to learn how to do it, but there are key times of the day which really are better than others.
There's actually biological dips in our rhythm and in our alertness that seem to go along with a natural state of the way we used to be, probably from way back when we were allowed to nap more regularly. And actually napping within that time is going to be most natural for most people between 1 and 3 o'clock.
1 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now this really interested me. There are 20-minute, 26-minute, 40-minute, and 90-minute naps, and they each do something different. What does the 20 to 26-minute nap do?
So that actually is all stage 2 sleep. So one entire sleep cycle is 90 minutes. And so you go through different stages of sleep as you go through that sleep. So the first 20 minutes is stage 2, which is good for alertness and motor skills.
I don't know what stage 2 means.
Stage 2 sleep is basically that first stage of sleep where you're really in sleep and your electrical activity is really beginning to slow down and you're not actually really aware of what's going on around you and you've gotten into sleep.
And that helps you?
For alertness and your motor skill performance. So if you're learning how to type, ride a bicycle, any of these kind of things with coordinated muscle movements.
A 40-minute sleep is a little deeper
Exactly.
sleep.
That's what's called slow wave sleep. So 40 to 60 minutes is around that period where you're really going to be in the most different brain space than you are during waking. Your brain is acting very, very slow. The electrical activity is very slow.
And that's good for?
It's a very restorative sleep. So if you're somebody that has a lot on your mind and you do a lot of information processing, it's good for clearing the mind.
Okay, the 90-minute sleep.
That's the REM sleep nap. That's the one where you're going to have a good chunk of REM sleep at the end of your nap. And REM, rapid eye movement sleep, has been shown to be good for creativity and also for your perceptual skills.
So final word, don't go over 90 minutes.
You don't need to go over 90 minutes because you're just going to start a whole new cycle of sleep and you've already had them all. So 90 minutes is the perfect amount. But most people don't even have that. So 20 minutes is the way that I would usually suggest people begin napping.
All right, so everybody out there has got to start practicing napping, and it's the obvious things, right? Quiet rooms and cover your eyes. And
and cover your eyes because light actually inhibits sleep via melatonin. So then you also want to make sure the sound is low, and that's very difficult in the middle of the day. But then also your posture should be good and relaxation, basically.
Start practicing. Something else to worry about, which is not worrying, napping. Secrets of the White House Chef in our next half hour. We'll be back.